Okay, so now we're headed to boot camp. We're on a bus. It's at night. I can't see anyone's faces around me, but it's a bunch of recruits like me sitting down, and then the people in charge standing up, just glaring at us. I know they said a few things, but I don't remember what the words were, but the kind of overall vibe was, all right, we're gonna throw you guys in a pit and see what happens. So the boot camp process is all about dehumanizing, and this is not a bad thing. For 6 weeks in your life, no matter what anyone has ever said, you're really not very important. If nothing else, it's sort of a springboard for the rest of your life. Like, you're never going to feel worse than you did at boot camp. I think it's something that everybody should go through. They really do have your best interest in mind. All of your trainers, all of your superiors, all of the regulations, it really is all for your best interest, assuming that you represent US citizens and your chain of command appropriately. So I ran into a few little issues because of my haircut. I had the mohawk in, and I was walking up to one desk at one point, and this guy, he was probably about my age. He looked at me, and he looked at my hair, and he's like, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Michigan." He said, "I'm from Michigan. You think this is fucking funny?" And I didn't even know what to say. My haircut was not trying to be disrespectful. It was just my sense of misplaced humor at the time. The early part of boot camp, it's kind of a unique process where you have to get measured. And, I don't remember how many people were in the room. I just remember us all lined up in front of these desks. And they throw t-shirts and underwear and pants and boots and all this stuff at you, and you have to organize it really fast, and you're getting these commands barked at you. And everyone in the room is doing the exact same thing because we're all basically just in this state of shock. I can't imagine being in charge and trying to control all of these brand new people. You don't know anything about them. All you know is that you have to get them to exchange what they have and what they know for something that's completely unfamiliar. And then once you get all this new stuff, your utilities and your dress uniform and your bags and your canteens and all this stuff, then they give you stencil pens, and you spend hours stenciling your name and your social security number. So whenever you did stop any part of this check-in process, you ended up sitting on the ground with your knees tucked up and your hands around your knees with your head down. Lines and lines and lines of people in the hallways like this. And then when you had to go up and do something else, they woke you up and you get in line and go do something else. There was the time when you had to get all of your shots. You're in this sort of white medical room, and you feel this sense of anxiety moving closer and closer to you from the front. And you're moving forward, and this energy is amping up. And pretty soon, you get to this kind of, I don't know, what do you call it, a gauntlet? Where there's 2, 4, 6 people with hypodermic needles staring at you. And you step forward, and 2 of them shoot you. And you step forward, and 2 of them shoot you. And you step forward, and 2 of them shoot you. And you're going, and they're barking at you. You know exactly what you have to do. You don't have time to think about anything. And then at the end of that, someone said, "Drop your drawers." Somebody shoots you in the butt, and they're like, "Go!" And so everybody comes off of this line, and they're all hopping because they don't give you a chance to pull your pants back up. But yeah, no time to think, no time to analyze what's going on. You just follow step by step by step. I think my next concrete memory is when they finally, you have your sea bag, which is your big green bag full of all your stuff. They send you to your ship, which is your big room full of the bunk beds, your rack. And they don't tell you anything else. I got to my ship at night, so it's just the red lights on above, and you can't sleep. It's too stressful. But I'm laying down. I still have my mohawk, and more than seeing, I felt this group of people going through rack by rack and shining the light on everybody. Not to wake them up, just to see who was there. And I remember the flashlight shining on my face and hearing someone say, "Now what the fuck is this?" So that's where we will start the next part of the story.